Let's turn now to a developing story. Restrictions to an abortion pill that were set to take effect today have now been put on hold. The Supreme Court issuing a stay late Friday afternoon to keep the status quo for the pill, mifepristone, temporarily. ABC's Karina Mitchell has more now on what this all means.
Just hours before several restrictions were set to go into effect on the abortion pill mifepristone, the Supreme Court stepping in to keep federal rules in place for now. Justice Samuel Alito issuing an administrative stay, allowing the pill to remain widely available while the justices take more time to consider the court challenge.
The abortion pill must not be banned.
There have been protests since last week when a federal judge in Texas suspended FDA approval of mifepristone. That was followed by a conflicting order issued by a federal judge in Washington state. The medication has been on the market for 23 years and used in more than half of abortions in the U.S. This week, a federal appeals court ruled a pill would remain available, but with restrictions that would have prevented women from accessing the drug after 7 weeks of pregnancy, required 3 in-person doctor visits, and made it unavailable by mail. As of now, mifepristone can still be administered up to 10 weeks of pregnancy and remains available via telehealth and by mail. Anti-abortion rights group Alliance Defending Freedom, a plaintiff in the lawsuit, releasing this statement, in part saying, quote, "We look forward to explaining why the FDA has not met its heavy burden to pause the parts of the district court's decision that restore the critical safeguards for women and girls that were unlawfully removed by the FDA." Abortion rights groups say this case has bigger implications.
The industry experts have been very clear that if this decision stands, it will stymie medical innovation. It will prevent Americans from getting access to critical new drugs. What it'll essentially allow is for groups that have a political opposition to a drug to go find a politically minded judge like they did here.
The Supreme Court's decision Friday only puts the case on hold until the end of the day, Wednesday, April 19th. Karina Mitchell, ABC News, New York.